Who is presenting on Europe?
Karen. Trisha.
Vanessa.
Okay, Europe is a non-profit organization which basically helps out young adults in their professional careers and work placement and everything. The organization was established in the year 2000 in Boston, Massachusetts. Its founder is Gerald Chatavian, who's also the CEO of the organization. He basically conceived the idea in 1987 when he was working as a big brother, he was volunteering as a big brother in New York City for a child. And he kind of saw that the child growing up didn't have a lot of opportunities, and he faced basically a lot of hardship if he wanted to basically advance his career, like become a professional in any way. So this experience led him to think of the idea, which he later came back to in the year 2000. The Europe is a one-year education professional job training program for urban young adults between the ages of 18 and 24. The program enables them to move forward with full-time employment and higher education. This program emphasizes in providing opportunities to young adults who face hardships in promoting getting professional jobs or getting careers or anything. And let's see. The goal of the Europe is basically to close the opportunity divide, because not everyone faces the same level of opportunity in advancing their goals. So that's the main goal of Europe. Basically, Europe has four main sources of revenue, which are public funding, foundations, corporate funders, apprenticeships, and individual donors. The cost of sponsoring one student totals to about $27,000 per year. And students who are accepted by Europe, not only do they get to study there for free, all their internships and everything, they also get a weekly stipend of $260, so it really helps them out. Basically, if you go to college, all this stuff, pay tuition and everything and books, so we have to pay for expenses. And a lot of people who don't have the opportunity to do that would not be able to do that. But Europe gives them basically the chance to get the education and training. Plus they get a weekly allowance, which helps them out from something they probably would be working otherwise for. And let's see. Okay. Europe has a lot of corporate and community partners as well as an academic partner. The corporate partners include Bloomberg, Blackmore, Harris, JP Morgan Chase, Deutsche Bank, Citi, as well as the community partners like Children's Aid Society, Common Group, Round Partnership, Strive, Phil College, and a lot of other partners. Basically, marketing is, since Europe is a non-profit organization, they don't really market as well, they don't have a marketing budget per se. So they basically market through smaller methods like postcards, word of mouth, dinner events, features in magazines and newspapers, and PR coins. And basically, events such as Rock of Opportunity is done not just to raise funds, but to raise awareness about the group, because unlike a lot of the other groups earlier, their branding is now well known, even all of the US. So it's hard to get them basically the promotion that they want. They can't even promote their brand because they don't have the basic funds for that purpose. So Rock of Opportunity, over here, it kind of raises awareness for the group.
Okay, in terms of customer relations, I was a student at Europe. It's a very intensive process. It's like applying for college. Basically, you fill out a 16-page application, you write yourself a personal statement, you go in for an interview, you're supposed to wear professional clothing at all times. You go for a 3-hour assessment so that they can see that you're very serious about the program and that you're willing to make a commitment to see it through to the end. So some of the classes include business English, technology, investment operations, which we can listed here, etiquette, and public speaking. It's like we mentioned before, it's a 1-year course, and the first 6 months you study, and then the second 6 months you apply the skills you've learned at a new position.
Okay, SWOT for Europe. The strengths include their ability to compile data. They have a special program just for that helps them. Salesforce, yes. They have a data program called Salesforce, which compiles all the data so that they can better match students to the program and They're able to use it to pull up data, information about the company. They have one-page flyers because it's very cost effective. They have a one-page flyer with all the information. They can hand it out, get it out for one, like get out all the information quickly, and basically you can find out a lot about the company just from that. Their branding is basically you can see the symbol right there. That's their brand sign. It's relatively new. They just came up with this is the 5th year for it. But at least now they have a brand logo which they can put onto their flyers and their papers, and people can be more aware of their group. And when it comes to opportunities, they do use social media like Facebook and Twitter and everything. They don't use it to their fullest. We met with a marketing executive, and she explained to us that basically that they do use it, but they don't use it to their fullest potential, which is what she would like them to do. Like, basically maximize their social media just to promote the organization. And they do have like newspapers and magazines which have written articles about them, like the Lore magazine, the Lore Times, and other articles as well, or like other magazines as well. The weaknesses is that they lack, they do use social media, but not to the fullest potential, so that's a big weakness. They could work on that. And the brand logo, even though it's similar to this logo, it's not known to a large scale. Most people don't even know what it is. So that's kind of the reason to get it out there. And the threats, it's like New York City is a hub for nonprofit organizations. So there's a lot of different organizations trying to get the same funds from the government and other foundations. And they pretty much have to compete for it. And because of limited funds, it's hard for them to get all the students to apply. And they keep about 260 students per year out of like, at least 1,000 applicants. Since they're really good at what they do, but reaching the right demographic is hard because they have to cut out a lot of people just to get the right, because of the limited space, they have to fill the right people they consider that the most deserving. And that's about it for the SWOT analysis. And the recommendations we have for them are try to get some kind of marketing that's besides word of mouth, or postcard, like a billboard. Maybe a phone application to help the alumni keep in touch and promote better networking. Commercials of any kind just to get more awareness out there so more people would know about it. And like maximizing use of social media and like just to get more out of maximize their marketability and their political affiliations. Like, they do have they have keynote speakers as mayors in their presentations where they don't have openings, but besides that they don't have too many political affiliations. They have it once in a while, it's like a yearly thing, so maybe they can work on that as well. I think that's it for all of us.
Thank you very much.